Hello everyone, welcome to Journey with Linda. Hope you all liked my video. It's so like subscribe to my channel and let's get right into the video. Today's video is day 2 of my sourdough starter and I am so excited. I did it last night and it already starting to bubble, which is a really good sign. So today I am going to put some of it in the jar until I get like a cup. Of course, I ain't gonna get a cup today because I'm just starting. But I am gonna feed it, and I am gonna show you what it looked like, what you should affect when your dough is working, and how you know it working, and the signs to look for in it. And like I said yesterday, I did you wet it or flour. Some people say you have to use whole wheat flour, and then they're like you gotta work your way back to the wet it or flour. I don't do that. I don't do wet it or flour. My dough had not risen at all. I'm looking at it right now, and it haven't risen, but it definitely is working. So I'm gonna let you see what it looked like and what you need to be looking for and show you what to do and how you're supposed to feed it. Okay, so here is my sourdough starter. As you can see, I put the rope around it yesterday, and as you can see, it had not risen at all. But if you look down in it, you can see all the little bubbles in it, and that means that my sourdough is working really well, and I'm so excited. So what you want to do, get you a little jar or whatever, and you need to use a rubber spatula, and what you want to do, see how that is doing, you want to get rid of like almost all of it, and then you gotta feed it again. So make sure you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is put that in there, and I really love when I make it because you can do so much with this, and like you can make cakes, pizza dough, homemade breads. My phone went out. Sorry about that. Um, biscuits, rolls, pancakes, really nice, and it give it a really good flavor as well. Okay, so I took that much. So I'll be able to hold that my starter out, and what I got left is this much. So now what I'm going to do, I said yesterday, I'm using a fair cup of wetted or all-purpose fiber. So what I'm going to do is measure it out and get it going. Okay, so I have measured out a fair cup of all-purpose fiber, and I am going to add that into my starter. And I'm going to go get some water. I am using filter water because I don't want to use city water because that's in met with your starter. And all I'm doing is ironing it. And what your goal is for is you will making pancake. You know how to get really fit when you make them pancake. Well, that's your goal. You want it to look like you're making pancakes. And if it doesn't look like that, you're not doing it right. You want it to be the same way it will look at your making pancakes. make sure you got it mixed fully well. And see, that is just about the way you will want it, but not exactly. So I am going to add a little bit more water, not a lot, so I don't want it to be too runny. Okay, so now that is what you want it to look like. And hopefully tomorrow we will see it rising. But day 2 of my feeding of my sourdough, and I think it is going really well. I'm looking forward to trying it. I got all kind of ideas for different recipe to use for what I had to take it out. But of course, it isn't enough to make anything with it yet. But when I get a cup of it, I don't know if I'm going to make pancakes. I was thinking about making some of my homemade. I might it like a Bavarian bread. And it tiny put me in the mind of a pizza dough, but it a really good bread, and you add all kind of seasoning and stuff to it. So I was thinking about using some sourdough in that to see how that would make it tight. But I got that. You got to put your little lid on top of it, pop it in the refrigerator, and then tomorrow I may have enough to make something out of it. At night, I'm sure I will the third day, but I probably definitely won't be able to make anything with it tomorrow because I'm gonna be super busy. I got some thing to do, and I gotta go today and do some things. And I was doing that holiday thing I was telling you guys about tomorrow, good Lord reading. So probably won't be able to make anything with it tomorrow, but definitely gonna have to feed it tomorrow, so I will be putting a video up at some point about that. But yeah, it's easy, and a lot of people make it seem to be harder than what it is. It isn't that hard to make your sourdough starter, and once you get it going, the only thing is you got to make sure you feed it. You got to make sure you keep an eye on it to make sure it doesn't get mold and stuff on it. But it's easy, and you can make all kind of good things with it. But you always wanted to make it and you thought it was hard. Hopefully my recipe will be easy to follow, and hopefully I will help you out in some way, and hopefully you'll make you some sourdough bread or anything like that that you've been wanting to make, because you can make all kind of different things from dessert to anything like that. I was even thinking about doing pizza dough or making some casey bread with it because I really like that. But hope you all enjoying my video. Love you. God bless you. Bye.